Hey, I am Isna. I am a mindset and manifestation educator, mentor. If you are interested in my services or my coaching or anything else that I can assist you with, please check out my description box below. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button if you'd like to see more of my content. I would really appreciate it if you would come back and see me. I just took all my makeup off and took a shower, so I apologize, but this is how we're doing this video. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about two things that have come up recently that I kind of wanted to hit on. I think these are important, and I don't think they're talked about much, so we're going to talk about this. The first one is going to be why not worrying about the how something is going to come is important. So many people get caught up in the how. I want it to look a certain way. I want them to act a certain way. I want them to think a certain thing. I want them to be a certain way. I want this, right? I want to control what's going to happen. I want this job. I want that salary. I know exactly how it's going to come to me, right? I'm going to get the offer letter. It's going to be a perfect plane ride. It's going to be a perfect relationship. And you want to dip your hands in it and make it so it's all like, oh yeah, I'm completely in control of it and I can do it all. You can do it all. I'm not saying you can't. I am going to tell you, though, that you can't meddle in the how. Stop worrying about the how. Stop it. Just know what you want. You don't worry about how you're going to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You just know you do. So it happens. It's not like you sit there and fret, oh my God, what if I don't have the right bread? Oh my God, what if I don't know what jelly I want? Right? This is what you're doing whenever you're sitting there worrying about the how, guys. You're worrying about those little details. And I know it doesn't seem like it because it's your person, but your person is still the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. Stop worrying so much about the how. If you want details, that's fine. You can put it out there. You can worry about the details. I'm not saying this isn't a detail thing. I'm saying that this is a how thing. This is a control thing. So if it has to be perfect, it only can come to you a very specific way in order for you to be happy, you're trying to control it. And the more you try and control it, the more you want it. The more you want what's going to happen. The more you're thinking of it, right? If I just think a little bit more, if I just could pan out these details, if I could just make it happen. Guys, that's not how we think about what we are. We are it. We think from it, not of it. So if you're worried so much about controlling it and how it's going to turn out and how it's going to look and how it's going to show up, you're only thinking of it. You're not thinking from it. Okay? So stop worrying about the how so much. Stop. If you want details and you want little things, you want certain things to be said, you want certain gestures, certain gifts, certain whatever. If you want to be breakfast at Tiffany's and him showing up, with the diamonds and roses and okay, great. You can have all that. I'm not saying don't. I'm saying stop worrying about how all of that is going to happen. Because if you are thinking from it, it's already happened. Stop thinking of it. Okay? Stop thinking, oh my God, I wish that would happen. Start thinking, yep, that's mine. Done. Right? Because that's the difference. And if you're thinking of it like it's already done, you're not thinking about the how. You're already doing it. You can't think about the how whenever it's already happening. You're not going to be sitting there in the middle of eating a peanut butter sandwich and ask yourself, wait a minute, how did this happen? Right? So stop doing that with everything else, right? You don't sit there and think, how am I going to go grocery shopping? No, you go to the grocery store, you buy the groceries, you come home, right? You're not sitting there unpacking your groceries and putting them away and asking to yourself, God, how did this happen? How did these get here? No, it doesn't. No, guys, stop. okay? You're doing it backwards if you're doing it and worried about the how. If you're so worried about the how, you're still in the control phase. You're still in the lack phase, which is completely fine. I'm not telling you you can't be there. I'm just telling you it's a lot harder to create from there, okay? So the second question I'm going to get into is there's a difference, and it kind of feeds into it with this how thing, right? So there's a difference between liking something because you want it in your life and you're so thrilled to have something because you're like, oh my god, I'm so worth this, I'm so worthy of this, I'm so deserving of this, it would be fabulous, right? This would just be the cherry on the top. Or there's the mindset of this would make me so happy, right? So do you like the idea of something because it's gonna make you happy? Are you doing this because it's adding something to you? Or are you doing this because it, it's just an add-on. It's just, you're already great. It just would be an add-on. It doesn't really matter, right? If you're doing this because you think it's going to make you better, you might want to reevaluate a little bit where your self-esteem is, where your self-concept is, how you feel about yourself truly. Because if you have to add something to yourself to feel good about yourself, to feel your value, then you don't really think you're valuable. Not really. So maybe whatever it is that it is, that you're creating, that you're focusing on, that you want, maybe it's not something to base your worth on, to base your value from. So often in life, we base our value because of certain things, because of certain people, because of certain situations. And we've done it all our lives, so we don't know how to stop. If I'm not that hair color, if I'm not super skinny, if I'm not whatever, right? Then I'm not good enough. But yes, you are. You're good enough. Right now. As you are, you're good enough. Right this minute. Not 2 seconds from now, not 3 seconds from... No, right now. You're good enough. Right now. So, stop wanting things that are going to try and make it so that you're perfect, that you're better. Now, if you want to be better for you as an add-on, because that would feel good, because you already feel great, and you're like, hey, why not? That would feel great. Okay, then great. Do that. But don't do it because you're seeking to find your value outside of you. Don't think, oh, if I had that, then I'd be happy. No, it doesn't work that way, right? Because we find happiness first, and then everything else starts to make us happy. So keep this in mind, especially whenever you're creating something. If you keep telling yourself, if only I had that thing to make me happy, I have to control it. I have to figure out how to get that because I need to be happy. Guys, that's not the way this works. That's backwards. If you're looking at it from those terms, it's going to continue to be something that you need, and it's not going to make you happy even if you get it. I'm just telling you from personal experience. Even if you get it, it will not make you happy. So don't think of anything in this world, period. Don't think of anything as, oh God, if I only had that thing, it would make me happy. You are already perfect. You're already amazing. There's nothing more powerful than you. So the how and everything else doesn't matter. If you're truly happy, if you're truly on your shit, you're going to have stuff just fucking roll in, and you're not even going to have to try at it because you're going to know your value, and it's going to just fucking show up. Trust me, it just fucking shows up. You don't even really need to try. It just is. So enjoy that and stop wanting to control it so much. Relax. You don't need to worry about it. You really don't. And what's better is it really does just become an add-on. It's like, yeah, okay, that would be great, but I'm good. I mean, you know, I'm great as it is, so that'd be nice. Yeah, sure, why not? And then it shows up and you're like, wow, okay, cool, right? Stop making it so that everything adds value to you. You are the value. You are the prize. You are the reason. You are the reason, period. So if you want something, it's yours. Stop asking permission. Stop wanting a reason. Stop asking for somebody to tell you it's okay. It's okay. If you're looking for a sign for somebody to tell you it's okay, hi, I'm your sign. It's okay. So, with that being said, though, keep in mind that everything that we create, everything in our lives, everything that we do is literally just revolving around us constantly as we shift, as we evolve. It's just, what's next? Who are we? Which version of am I going to be today? Right? That's all this is. So don't place your value on that thing out there making you happy. Know your value. Know your worth. Know that you are fabulous. You are getting it done, and everything is just yours. Okay? It's already mine. I'm thinking from it every single fucking day because I am fabulous and everybody fucking knows it. Right? So, do I worry about the how? No. It just becomes inspired. It just becomes who you are, right? You just, poof, I want to go to the grocery store. Poof, I want to make filet mignon for dinner. Well, then there you go. Right? Stop worrying about the how. Stop worrying about something adding value to your life. It doesn't add value. You are the value. And controlling things doesn't help. I know it feels like it's going to help. I know you feel like if I just had control and I could make this one little thing happen, I'd feel better. I'm here to tell you that the more you want to control something, the less it wants you. I know you don't want to hear that, and I know that sucks, especially if you're trying to create a person, and I know that at times you are struggling because it's really hard to not want to control your person. I get it. I'm also here, though, to tell you that as soon as you let go and you're just like, fuck it, I'm more valuable than that. And you start knowing your worth and start knowing your value and start like, whatever. It doesn't define me. This is fucking gold and they're gonna fucking know it. And I'm just gonna be cool. Like, it's fine. I don't care. Then that's the moment it happens. But the more you try and hang on, the more you try and, oh my God, stop. Stop worrying about the how and stop looking for that value. I can't tell you how difficult it is. I can't tell you how much of a struggle it is to try and sit there and control something constantly and have it not come to you. I can't empathize or sympathize enough if you're going through this because I know how difficult it is. And I also know that the biggest piece of advice that I didn't listen to because I didn't think it mattered was focus on you. Focus on you. I know that's hard to hear. I know, because you're going through a place right now where you have lost your person and you're devastated, and the last thing you want to hear is somebody sitting there telling you to not think about your person. I get it. But the quicker you think about you and not them, the quicker they're going to think about you and not them. So the quicker you stop focusing on the how, the quicker they're going to actually do the how and not be stuck on the how. So this is all you, guys. Everyone is you, pushed out. So if you're worried about the details, you're worried about control, everything else, you're so worried about that, right? Then you don't know your value. You don't know your worth. And if you're questioning it that much, nobody else is going to know your value. Nobody else is going to know your worth. So don't show up that way. Know your value. Know your worth. You don't need to control shit. Shit comes to us.